Hi guys, it's Nick at Talk and Review. So this video is going to be on Michael Jai White's best fight scenes. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you want all the updates, and I'll leave a link in the comments section in terms of hitting up our Instagram page. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So the first fight is a honourable mention because it's not a fight. This is a scene from Universal Soldier: The Return, and this is just a simple kick to the head to the security guard. And the reason why I like it and I wanted to include it was I don't know, I love the perfection of the kick, the way that Michael just holds it. It looks powerful and just takes out that security guard straight away. Okay, so my next scene is from Never Back Down 2, The Beatdown. So this scene is where he's fighting the police officers. The reason I like this one is you've got Michael handcuffed and yeah, he's just using everything. Head, legs, shoulders, almost knees and toes. Yeah, just a nice, simple fight, but looks effective at the same time. And Jai White always looks like a badass. So decent fight for me for this one. Next one would be from Black Dynamite. So this is where he turns up to the snooker / pool place and starts taking everyone out, shuts the door. Yeah, starts pulling it off. This was a great scene for me because I just loved the noises that Michael was making. And then he then pulls off the nunchuckers, starts smashing everyone up. Just a hilarious, funny film. And the fights are comedic and great at the same time. Okay, so my next fight scene will be from Falcon Rising. So this will be where Michael is fighting Latif. I love Latif and he should be in a lot more martial art films. You've got that fight in Undisputed 3 that he has with Boyka, and that is a ridiculous fight scene. And Latif is just so fast. And within this one, I feel he's a bit underused in this fight. I think they could have shown off Latif a little bit more. But it's still a good fight. You've got Michael and Latif going at it. You've then got another guy that comes in to join the fight. And I'm sure there's a little reference to Double Impact where the guy chucks the barrel and you've got Jai White kicking the barrel. Reminded me of the scene with Chad and Bolo where Van Damme kicks the barrel in slow motion. I'm sure that was a little nod. And then you've got a third guy that comes in and you've got Jai White fighting all three of them. Really good fight scene, some nice little moves in there. Yeah, overall good one. Okay, so my next fight is from Blood and Bone. So this is the start of the film where you've got Kimbo Slice and his crew coming up to take out Michael Jai. What I love about this fight, I don't know, it's just the setting. You've got Kimbo Slice who's been a badass, and you've got Michael just looking massive and ripped. The fight scene itself, there's nothing special about the fight scene. There's nothing technical, there's nothing too fancy, but I don't know, I always go back to this fight and always love to watch this one. And I think it's just you've got Michael doing the countdown, just taking the guys out with ease. I love that he's pulling off the 360s, just destroying them, and it's something that none of them were expecting. And then he just finishes off with just kicking Kimbo in the face. Really underrated fight, but I know it's nothing technical and nothing that's outstanding. but it's just one fight that I personally like myself from Blood and Bone. Another fight from Blood and Bone. There's so many fights in this film to choose from, but I'm only taking it down into two, which is the one that I've just spoke about, and this final fight with Matt Mullins. So the reason I've chose this one is that you've got two amazing martial artists going at it, and what you've got is I think Matt Mullins pulls off a similar vibe to how Scott fights. Very got them nice flashy kicks, and Michael's very powerful. What I loved in this fight is the little feints that Michael's using, and to put him off and then go straight in with a blow. Also, you've got Michael pulling off these kicks with Timberland boots on. That's not easy to do. They are heavy boots and would definitely affect the way that you kick. And yeah, I think the fight choreography is amazing. You got JJ Perry, who's a part of that. Easily one of the best fight choreographers in the world, and I'd love to see him come back and do a few more films with Michael J or Scott Adkins, because I know he pushes the limit in terms of what these guys can do. So I'd love to see him come back and do that. I think Matt Mullins pulled off that cocky fighter, and when he comes up against Michael, I think he's a bit shocked. How is he getting these kicks in? How is he using these feints against me? This shouldn't be happening because I'm one of the best fighters in the world. And yeah, I think it's just an overall great fight. Okay, so my next fight scene would be from Universal Soldier, The Return. So this was the film that really got me into Michael. I was always a massive Van Damme fan, and the main part of this fight that wowed me was where Van Damme does the 360, and then Michael comes up and pulls off that awesome kick where he just lifts the leg in the air, and it's like a sort of dummy kick, and then he spins the leg around and smashes it across Van Damme's face. When I saw that, I was like, that is wicked. And at that point in time, I felt like I knew Van Damme couldn't pull off them sort of kicks. I was like, I need to follow this guy. I need to see what films he's doing and stuff like that. And it was just an awesome, awesome kick. Still is an awesome kick, and Michael pulls off this kick again in a few of his other films like Blood and Bone. And yeah, I don't know, it just looks nice when he does it. The overall fight, you've got a bit of both. So it's going back and forth. Some classic Van Damme kicks. You've got Michael, who's this machine, and he's just chucking Van Damme and kicking him everywhere. Overall, the fight is, again, it's nothing amazing. The highlight for this fight is that kick for me. And Michael in this film he's a lot slimmer. I feel he looks his best here rather than the bulkiness that he's got now. Here he looks dry, ripped, and he just looks like, yeah, he'd be so fast and destroy you in seconds. Yeah, he just looks awesome. Okay, so that's my choices for Michael J. I think some of you would be like, why have you not included Undisputed 2 and a few of the other fights that he's got? For me, the reason why I've not included them, he's done awesome fights like in Accident Man, Undisputed 2, but for me, they are Scott Atkins fights and showcase more of Scott than Michael. I've tried to choose the fights more centred around Michael, and that's the reason why I've not chose them as my favourite fights. And yeah, I'm hoping that when Triple Threat comes out, which is with Scott, Michael J, Michael Bisping, you've got Tony Jaa, and you've got Iko Uwais, and the guy, I always forget his name, the guy from The Matrix, and there's going to be at least an awesome fight. I'm hoping, fingers crossed anyway, from all of them. So I think Michael is going to be fighting, I believe, anyway, this is from what I'm seeing in the trailers. Michael is going to be fighting Iko, and I think Scott is going to be taking on Tony Jaa, and I think Bisping may be taking on, just had a look now, Tiger Chen. You've also got Jija Yanin that's in this film as well, so you've got amazing martial arts cast, and hopefully Michael's got another fight that he can add to it. And I've also just seen that Michael's name is Devereaux, I believe, in the film. Could be a cheeky nod to Van Damme again for Universal Soldier. Don't know. But yeah, they're my top fights. If you hit that subscribe button, drop us a comment down below. What are your favourite Michael Jai White fights? And let us know if there's any that I've missed off. And are you looking forward to Triple Threat? Is this going to be the big martial art film that we've all been waiting for? Hit that comment button below. Make sure to hit that bell for any notifications coming up. And also, if you want further updates, go to our Instagram page where we'll be letting you know of any videos that have been uploaded. Cheers, guys.
Got it. Check the gate.
24 friend.
All right, Jake.
I'm good.
All right, good dude.
I heard, dude. So, you guys did it? The next 200? I don't know. I don't know.